What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on BABA stock.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And in today's video, first of all, I will show you where we are on a price chart and how we get there. Then I will continue with the fundamental news, and I have to say that we are about to see the major movement of the Chinese stocks, because the fear of the listing of Chinese stocks is pretty much eliminated with the latest news. And at the end of this video I will share my thoughts and my technical analysis, and I will show you what should we expect next. So let's start with the price chart. I made my previous video right here at this point, and I've told you that this asset broke this range of resistance at roughly $88.04, and it hit its swing high at $94.52. And my main assumption was that we completed 5-wave structure from its swing low at $57.78. Basically, it is its all-time low. And this movement to the upside has the completed 5-wave structure. And because of this, my main assumption was that we should see some kind of retracement, and this retracement might land from the ranges of 0.382 at the price point of $80.5 to through 0.5 at the price point of roughly $76.18, and to the golden pocket range at the price point of roughly $71.3. So definitely this asset is in consolidation mode, and on my previous video I've told you that we had a lot of controversial signs. And because of this, we didn't see the breakout above this range. We pretty much retested it three more times, and this range becomes a very strong range of resistance. And this range of support was also retested basically 3 times, and on the 3rd time I think we have a real breakout, because this volume shows the increasing interest from the bear side, and we almost hit the 0.236 Fibonacci retracement level. So definitely we still have the possibility to hit lower targets, but in general we have very good news. And let's continue with the news itself. So we are on a PCAOB official website, and this is their latest news, and it was published on December 15th. And let me quote you this. PCAOB secures complete access to investigate Chinese firms for the first time in history. Chair Williams said, investors are more protected today because Congress passed the Holding Foreign Companies Accountable Act, HFCIA. And let me quote you this. For the first time in history, the PCAOB has secured complete access to inspect and investigate registered public accounting firms headquartered in mainland China and Hong Kong. And this morning, the board voted to vacate the previous determinations to the contrary. And let me quote you the most important part in my opinion. It is important to understand. Today's announcement is about one question, and one question only. Is the PCAOB able to inspect and investigate firms in mainland China and Hong Kong completely at this time? The answer, following a thorough and systematic testing, is yes. And this is the most important part of this press release, because we pretty much eliminated the risks of delisting Chinese firms. At least first 5 firms, and one of these firms is an Alibaba, and I've told you about it in one of my previous video. And definitely this news is extremely bullish on the entire Chinese market and on the entire list of Chinese stocks. And let me show you that right now we have a bunch of companies that are included in this stock, and the latest one was added basically just 3 days ago on December 13th, and we still have Alibaba right here that was added to this list on August 22nd. And you might wonder why all of the Chinese stocks go south despite this very bullish news. I have to say that this is only the first step, and we have to see the results. Previously, I've told you that we have to see the results, whether or not the audit of particular company is positive for this company or negative for it. And definitely for now we have just a general answer that the PCAOB has the physical ability to see all the documents needed in order to make this type of audits. And the second step will be the deletion of the certain company from this list. And definitely one of these companies will be an Alibaba Group Holding, because it was 1 out of 5 companies that was the very first companies that gave all the access to their financial documents in order to make this audit happen. And definitely the next step, the next disclosure from PCAOB should drive the price of Alibaba higher, and we have to be prepared for this. But right now we have several bearish news, and in my opinion it is not so bearish, but definitely it implies some bearish pressure on Alibaba price. And let me show you first of all this one. So we are on Financial Times, and this article was published just 2 days ago, and it's titled "Export Controls Hit China's Access to ARM's Leading-Edge Chip Designs." And let me quote you this. Alibaba, the Chinese tech giant, cannot buy some of the most advanced chip designs after ARM determined that the US and the UK would not approve license to export the technology to China. The British company concluded that the US and UK would not approve for the sale of its latest Neoverse V series because the performance was too high, according to people with knowledge of the sales process. And definitely this restriction to basically export these type of chips to China drive the price of Alibaba lower, because in general they have a beneficiary. Let me quote you this: the move impacts Alibaba's T-Hat chip unit and other Chinese groups. And let me show you another article. We are on Seeking Alpha, and this article was published also on December 14th, and it says why the CCP needs Alibaba. And the summary is following. US semiconductor restrictions on China will accelerate the nation's focus on reaching self-sufficiency, boosting Alibaba Group. Many specialists in the semiconductor sector agree that while China has the technological capacity to develop cutting-edge chips, it lacks the financial resources to expand production. CCP relies on big tech to achieve self-sufficiency by 2025, leading to less regulatory scrutiny for Alibaba and governmental support for T-Hat. As RISC-V open-source architecture gains popularity and momentum globally, Alibaba's wholly owned subsidiary T-Hat will benefit massively. And definitely, for those of you who don't know, T-Hat is the fully owned subsidiary of Alibaba Group. Let me show you this. Founded on September 19, 2018, T-Hat Semiconductor is a wholly owned semiconductor chip business entity of Alibaba Group. And T-Hat processes the terminal cloud integrated full-stack product series such as AI chip, CPU processor, IP, etc., covering end-to-end chip design process. And this is another industry that might drive the price of Alibaba higher, because the Chinese Communist Party needs this type of high-tech products, and without these products they cannot hold their position in this industry. So, and because of these restrictions, definitely we have a short-term bearish pressure on BABA, and from the technical standpoint we also have to have a retracement. So, and let's continue with the technical analysis, but before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, what should we expect next? Definitely we almost reach the 0.236 Fibonacci retracement level. If I pull the Fibonacci retracement tool from its bottom to its top right here, and statistically this range has about 10% probability to have a trend reversal from this range. Definitely most likely we'll see the lower price section that might hit next range of support, and probably it might be around $80.5. It is a 0.382 Fibonacci retracement level, and from this level we have very good chances to see the trend reversal, and this is the first level where you can start to accumulate your position with Alibaba with more certainty to hit higher targets and with a more attractive average price. So definitely we have to wait until the asset will reveal itself and market will show the potential of this asset. So I think from the technical standpoint that's it for now. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up.